You're not going to find another teacher like Mr. MacKenzie at any school.
Definitely
anywhere.
not. Definitely not.
Nowhere.
Nowhere else in the world is there a teacher who is as able to connect with his students as Mr. MacKenzie is.
Yeah, and his humor, like, he helps, like, I don't know, like, his joke helps me pay more attention. So
Yeah, definitely. His classes they're not heavy. There's always humor. There's always, everyone's laughing at least every couple minutes. Something's funny, and it's always something important, something historical is funny somehow, and that's definitely part of what makes him keep his class together and be such a great teacher.
And with MacKenzie's sense of humor, he makes you remember it. You have something that goes into your memory having kind of an emotion with it. You remember it months, years later. And you don't do that in a lot of classes.
Definitely not.
So I'd have to say that Mr. MacKenzie deserves Teacher of the Year for being as dedicated as he is, as hardworking as he is, and as absolutely brilliant as a teacher.
You can't get more brilliant. You just can't. It's pretty much impossible, and I don't think you can find his dedication anywhere else. So.
That's right. Definitely true.
Children can learn to memorize things and be able to spell it out on a test or that type of thing, but to be able to have a student truly appreciate what they have learned and carry it through life, to me, that is what Mr. MacKenzie does. I've seen it happen many times with students, and I think that is a critical part of being a good teacher.
Name that treaty. Willa. No.
NAFTA.
Ryan. NAFTA is correct. What does NAFTA stand for, Ryan?
North American Free Trade Agreement.
Well done. Students, I think, are pretty regularly astounded by what we ask them to do. And sometimes I'll hear teachers who, in their own subject area, hold their kids to a really high standard, let themselves off the hook in other areas. Like, oh, well, I'm not really very good at reading, or I'm not very good at math. And we want to produce these students who are well-rounded individuals. And so I think as teachers, we need to model being interested in and capable in a lot of different areas. And learning anything is about deciding that you want to learn it. And if you can get kids to turn that corner from being reluctant learners to being eager learners, then you've done most of the work that you need to do as a teacher.